Hi everybody, it's Monday, so guess what? It's time for RPA with you guys from St Barts. How was your week? Mine has absolutely flown by. It has been the quickest week I've ever known. It must be because we were super busy with going back to school and homework and dance classes and RPA classes and all those things that you're probably doing again. It's just making the weeks fly by, isn't it? It's phenomenal. Today's the 28th of September, boys and girls. Can't believe it, can you? It's nearly Christmas. Ah, exciting. So how has your week been? How's school going? I think I said it last week, but I think it feels like we've never been away now, doesn't it? We've gone straight back in, full throttle, full steam ahead, like we didn't have any time off at all. And I'm going to let you into a little secret. It doesn't feel like we've had any time off at all, does it? Soon be half term, guys. We can do it, definitely. So, although the sun's been back again, which has made me quite happy, it's been awfully cold, hasn't it? I've had my heating on, which is nice. I love having my heating on because it means I can get to snuggle up on the sofa with my pyjamas on and a cup of tea. So I've been nice and snuggly and warm, even though the sun is out and it's cold. I've been super cozy inside. Even had a pyjama day yesterday. I didn't get dressed all day. Absolutely wonderful. Loved it. Didn't feel like I needed to go to bed though. Oops. So, have you got some lovely videos for me? If so, if you've had time, I understand it's a very busy time for everybody, but if you have had a chance to do a video, send it my way. Send it Fee's way. We love to see them. We like to see what you're getting up to at home still, because obviously I can't come to school. Hopefully it won't be long now. We are just waiting for the thumbs up from St Barts, and then we'll be back because we are ready and excited and looking forward to it. Can't wait. Back to school on a Monday, love it. So the most important rule at the moment, although we have 3 or 4 with RPA, don't we, which we like to share, the most important one is to have loads and loads and loads and loads of fun. Now that doesn't just mean for RPA, that means with everything you do. If you can have fun and turn everything into fun, then you will have fun. See? It's pretty simple. So the way I have fun is I smile. I tend to clap a lot. And I tend to just tell myself that it's a very good day. Yes. Yes, I do. So let's try and have lots of fun, whether that be with me, your family, or just at home, on your own, or with your friends at school. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, so Zoom news. Hope you enjoyed our Zoom news, but if you didn't manage to tell me anything, don't worry. Either you couldn't think of anything or you wanted to keep it a secret, that's fine. You can go and tell a grown-up now if you want to. If you don't want to, that's fine. Entirely up to you. You know what Cara says, if you don't want to tell us anything, that's fine. If you do, that's also fine. Happy to listen. I do love to hear about what you've been doing. You always surprise me with little trips and things you've got up to at school, which is absolutely brilliant. So hopefully we'll do some spotlights in today's Zoom news if you're feeling brave enough. Again, if you're not, it doesn't matter. I just want you to be comfortable and confident, and I don't want to force you into doing anything that you don't want to do, because that's not what RPA is about, is it? It's about feeling comfortable, although I do love to see your spotlights because I miss seeing you. Hopefully when we come back we can grab that microphone and start singing together. Very exciting. Okay, so my news. What's my news? Oh yeah, I've had a bit of a, I don't know if it's because the weather's changed or because it's cold or because I'm just generally really tired. I've had a bit of a bleh week, although it's been really fast. So I have been making lots and lots of yummy fruit smoothies to keep me healthy and strong and positive. So I've got one with me now. This is my absolute favourite. It's a berry smoothie with coconut milk. Now I must say, if you can get your grown-ups to make you one, they will make you feel very healthy and hopefully give you lots of energy, because we need energy for our warm-up. I'm feeling like we need to wake up our body bit by bit and shake all the bits to wake them up and say, come on, I know it's nearly autumn and winter, but we've got this and we can warm up our bodies and do silly shakes. So I'm going to find a space. I'm going to push you away. I'm not going to put music on because that always fails me on YouTube. So we are going to start. Can you see me? Hello. We're going to start, by shaking our hands and waking up those fingers. Really important that we feel all parts of our body, okay? Because we use our body to do dance and drama and singing, don't we? Well done. Now let's go down to our feet, because they've also got 10 things on them, haven't they? They've got their toes. So we need to wake these up. Come on. Wait, give those ankles a wiggle and a shake. That's it. Now let's shake our head. And if it makes you feel better, you can go blah, and make a silly face and make a silly noise, and that will get all of those negative energies out of you. Ready? Blah. Well done. Do you look as silly as I do? Blah. Very good. Now as we're on our head, why don't we just turn it to the side nice and slowly, and down and up and down and up. Now very gently, we could do a big head roll, couldn't we? Oh, this is lovely. Lovely. Now let's move to our shoulders. We can go up and down. Breathe up, breathe in, and breathe out. Now we can roll them. Oh, that feels so good. We can roll them forwards and backwards. We can do one at a time. Whatever you need to do to wake up that body and make it feel alive and refreshed and ready to go. Let's give it a wiggle. Let's give it a wiggle moving into our waist. So, and I've got a very baggy t-shirt on, but you can see that I am twisting as far as I can to wake up that waist and centre our tummy. There we go, well done. Almost forgot our elbows. Now we forget about our elbows, don't we? Because we can't see them really. Can you wave them? I look like a chicken. Very silly of Cara, but it's waking up my elbows and waking up my arms. Can even go bop, 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 bop. No, that's very silly. Down to our knees. Now can you shake your knees like this? Really important to wake up our knees because they're the centre of our legs, aren't they? And they help us stand up. Oh, well done. Oh, jelly knees are amazing. Now we've got to do our hips so we can go round in a big circle. Round in a big circle. Should we go back the other way? Whee! Can you make a really big circle and then a really small one? And then when you've done that, can we wave from side to side? Oh, I'm feeling good, boys and girls, are you? It's nice to wake up by shaking our bodies. Yes. Well done. Now can you flick your fingers? Flick. Make them nice and sharp. Flick, 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 flick. Let's go up to the sky. Flick, 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 flick. And down below. Flick. Let's do that again. This feels amazing. I am flicking away all those rubbishy thoughts that make us unhappy, and I am trying to pull in all those good thoughts. I'm going to catch them with my hands. Shake, 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 shake. Now can we roll our hands? Oh, this is amazing, St Barts. Are you feeling nice and awake and nice and warmed up? Hands on your head. Close your eyes and deep breath. Well done. Oh, I love that. That was amazing. So nice to feel all the different parts of your body one at a time and just align yourself and wake up. And wow, I love that. That was absolutely brilliant. So if you still feel like you need to do a little bit more, then you could revisit those yoga poses that we did last week. If you want to take things a little bit more gentle, but remember to always breathe in and out. And I know I keep saying, but it's very important. When you breathe in, deep breath in, and then when you breathe out, blow away all those negative thoughts if you have any. Hopefully you don't, but we generally do have a couple, don't we? Like, oh, it's Monday, I don't want it to be Monday. Blow it away. Monday's a great day. It's the start of the week and it's how we mean to go on, and it's going to be fun. I'm going to be positive. I've got my smoothie. Yay to Monday. Do you see what I mean? Right. So we are going to do some drama today because, well, it's hard to do a dance all together when we're not together, isn't it? I will throw that upon you when we return in a few weeks' time, hopefully. So we're going to continue with our miming because I think it's a very, very good way of asking you to exaggerate your movements. I know I sound like I'm repeating myself, but it's really important. Exaggerate your movements. So if you're on a big, big stage and you've got a big, big audience, you look that tiny on stage. That tiny. So the people at the back can't always see what you're doing. So it's really important to make your moves so big so you feel a little bit silly sometimes. But if that movement is so big, those people at the top, right at the back of the auditorium, can see little old you doing a massive move or position or pose or even a song, and they can totally tell what you're trying to tell them, the story you're trying to tell. So we're going to continue with our mimes, and today, as the weather has turned, we are going to continue to think. No, we're not going to continue, sorry. We're going to think about walks in the forest and in the woods. So, you know, this place with all the big trees and the squirrels and the conkers and the acorns and all the beautiful, beautiful nature we have around us. In the autumn, it's the most wonderful time to see nature changing. So the leaves go from brown to orange to red to yellow, and they get dry, don't they? And then they fall from the trees. And then what can we do? We can stamp on them and they make a lovely crackling sound. Nature's brilliant in autumn. It's probably my favourite time of the year because all the little animals come out to find their food, ready to hibernate. There's lots of people walking around and there's lots of different sounds you can make. Although we're going to mime, we can still talk about the sounds that we might make and we can act them out without words. So I'm going to show you what I would do. Now you can follow or you can make up your own story. It's up to you. But first of all, before I leave my house, I need my coat because it's a little bit cold and I've got a big zip today. A big zip, and I might put my hat on, which is here, look, pop, to keep me nice and warm for when I'm walking in the forest. Oh, wellies, I forgot my wellies. So I'm going to put my welly boots on. You see, I'm making this movement very big, so those people at the top can tell what I'm doing. Now I'm ready. I've got my coat on, my hat, my wellies. I'm going to go for a lovely walk in the forest with my dog. There's my dog, pulling me so quickly. He is ready and excited to go for a walk in the fresh air in the forest. So we're at the forest. Now up there is the trees with the leaves on it, and they are falling to the floor. Now I go crunch, 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 crunch. It's like we're going on a bear hunt, isn't it? When you go crunch, 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 crunch. Oh, my doggy, come back, doggy. So we're walking in the leaves. And what do we find in the leaves? I found a conker. Wow. Now I'm going to put my doggy there. Now if we have one conker, we really need to find another one. So we have two. There's another conker. And it's in this green spiky ball. So I'm going to put them on the floor and stamp on them. And I've opened them. And inside is a shiny conker. Now, with our conkers, we play a game, don't we? And we can hit them like this. Or we can just collect them. And do you know what conkers are really good for? They're really good for keeping away the spiders in your home, which is very exciting. I have just seen a squirrel. Luckily, in my bag, I have some nuts. So let me grab a nut. I'm going to crouch down nice and quietly. And the squirrel is going to come and eat these nuts that I've bought. How lovely. Isn't it amazing in the woods in the autumn? Now that squirrel is going to put those nuts in his cheek and he's going to run back to his home and he's going to hide them for when he hibernates in the winter. So he's storing all of his food. Isn't that clever? So he won't run out and he can feed his family as well. Isn't that beautiful? What else could we do in the woods, guys? What could we do in the woods? We've done some leaves and some conkers. We found the squirrels. I've just seen a puddle. Because there was a little bit of rain last night. The puddle's right there, but that's fine. I've got my coat and I've got my wellies. So after 3, all I need to do is jump in the puddle and splash. Yes, splash, and then you splash all that water off because you don't want wet feet, do you? How much fun is it jumping in a muddy puddle? The best thing about this puddle is it's not real, so I'm not actually getting muddy. Let's do it again. Yes! Muddy puddles, I love it. It's so good to jump in a muddy puddle. Can you see all the things you can get up to in the forest? Isn't that fun? Can you show me your stories? Can you come up with a creative story of a day in the forest? Now, you may have taken a hot chocolate with you. And you might be sitting underneath a tree in the rain with your umbrella, drinking a hot chocolate with your family. How lovely does that sound? Who needs summer? Autumn is the way to go, isn't it? Oh, I love the forest. In fact, I might go after school today because it's so much fun. All that crackling of the leaves. And then I'm going to pick up some leaves and I might even make a picture. What a great idea. Can you go and find some different coloured leaves and some twigs and make a picture? I might do it, and I might. I've got it. I've got it. Speaking of hibernating animals, I think I might make a hedgehog. Yes, I'm going to draw a picture of a hedgehog. I'm going to put some spiky twigs on for his spiky back, and I'm going to put some leaves for his body. Oh, what a great idea. I cannot wait. So, try those scenes for me. Try that walking in the woods. See how you get on. If you can, let me know. That would be amazing. Then I don't look like the only silly one. Spotlight, spotlight, spotlight. If you didn't do one, can you record me one? Can you send it to me? Your parents have Fee's number. They can send it to her and she'll pass it on to me and I'll just go, yay, it's so good to see you. So well done, all of you, again, on being absolutely brilliant, for cracking on with what you've got to do. Just getting on with your day-to-day life, because that's what we need to do and that's what's important. Remember, keep smiling. It keeps your mummies and your daddies happy. Because if you're smiling, they're smiling too. And hopefully if they're smiling, you're smiling too. It goes both ways, doesn't it? Keep each other happy. Be strong. Be kind. Be thoughtful. Yeah, that's it. Be yourselves. Be your super lovely selves. Now I have 2 drama stars again this week, and they are Lissa and Gabrielle, because last week on our Zoom we did the most brilliant made-up story together, didn't we? And I loved it. So I started and then you two carried it on. And then I went again, and I just loved the adventures that the fairies got up to and the friends that they met along the way. It was such a lovely little story, and I would love to read that every night to my children if I could do. So maybe we should write one ourselves, a bedtime story. It was so super. And was it Otis the owl? He was super cheeky, wasn't he? Yeah, it was lovely. So well done, both of you. That was a really, really good job. Well done. I am proud of you as always. So to finish, we need to do our drum roll, don't we? But obviously we're not there all together. So we'll just do it on our knees in front of us. And at the end we shout, "We love RPA." Okay, you ready? So drum roll, and we go, "We love RPA." Yeah, we do. Hope you have a great week, guys. I know I will. I really look forward to seeing you next week to hear all about your week and what little things you've been up to and what you've made and how you're feeling. So thanks for watching. Lovely to see you earlier on Zoom News, and I will see you next week. Keep smiling, everybody. Bye-bye.